What's up, everybody? Apart from Brandon complaining that his whole body is aching from badminton, it's good to be back after a while.
Yes,
That's
sir.
true.
Yeah, let's do this! The last episode we uploaded was the interview with Nurul Izzah.
Yes, and we got so much flack for blocking her face. So
Yeah,
true.
yo.
The whole time?
The whole time.
The whole time.
So can we make sure our cameraman crew behind, we are not blocking Shu Faye's face, huh?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's Shu Faye's face.
Damn that.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Give us a
yeah.
thumbs up.
I mean, we'd like to apologize on behalf of our interns. You know, they're learning.
Public apology, Jin, can you please?
Yeah, I'm sorry that we blocked Nurul Izzah's face.
Mhm.
Okay, it was not my fault. I would like to say that it was my intern's fault, but it's okay. We forgave him. We forgave our intern. We fired him.
What a crappy leader and a boss, by the way.
I'm kidding, like he's still here, lah. Okay.
He's still here. He's still there, somewhere there.
Yeah, but oh man, I mean, it's been a busy. Oh, that was about a month ago, dude. It's been a busy few months.
It has, yep.
Yeah, and Brandon's like sipping some water. Can you just throw one bottle to me? Because yeah, How have you guys been, man? I know that you guys have been busy and stuff like that. I haven't been able to catch up with you. I went out for go karting with Brandon the
Oh,
other day.
yeah, in which
Ooh.
I wasn't invited to.
Just so you know, it was a guy's day out thing. You know, both of us are married men. You gotta understand this, Shu Faye. We're both married and he's got kids. So we love spending time with just the bros. It's quite an important time, you know. It's important, I think, to have a community of guys where all the guys, we just hang out. We go for a guy's day out. We're bro, just hanging out and just having fun, fellowshipping. I think it's important to a man's well-being.
Yeah.
I thought I was one of the bros.
In a way, yes, but
No, Jin, don't encourage this. No.
Yeah, yeah.
We have you for other events and we still hang out a lot. What? But yeah, this was a whole guy's day. I think you wouldn't fit in, honestly, if you just say you went with us. I feel okay.
You can drive. You
It's not your
can.
fault.
Okay, not to say that you can't drive.
I think I'm a pretty good driver.
Okay, you drive all the boys away.
No, but you know, every time I reverse park, right, it's always one shot in.
Wow, you must be really
Perfect.
proud of yourself.
Wow.
Would you like an applause for that?
Thank you, thank you.
I clap.
But okay, actually, back at that, what's wrong with reversing more than twice or once to reverse park
No,
your
I'm just
car?
saying I'm very good lah. I can just go in one, in one setting.
You know, until the day, right? I can reverse park. It's not an issue. I still can never ever. Is it parallel park?
Side parking.
Side
Side
parking?
parking.
Parallel parking lah. Parallel.
Oh.
I find it really tough to do that.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm always damn scared. I kind of like scratch the rims of the wheels because it happened before.
Like you accidentally scratched the side of the car. You mean the rims
Yeah.
itself lah?
Actually, Shu Faye's a pretty good driver. I'm not gonna lie. I sat in her car before.
You did?
Yeah. You got what? I'm not gonna say your car number plate lah. But yeah. Maybe once just once. Yeah. You dropped me. Oh no, you never. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. No lah.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever. Oh no! I have driven you before. Yeah.
I've driven you.
But guys, you gotta understand, like the car Jin drives and the car we drive are a bit different lah. Okay, I think you gotta
Wow.
parallel park my car.
Yeah.
I think even if you're 18 years old, no license, so you can parallel park my car lah. Huh?
Yeah. But yeah, how have you been, Shu Faye?
I'm good.
Really? That's
Yeah.
it?
What do you want to know?
This is a podcast show. You're supposed to basically
I
elaborate.
love it.
What
yeah.
do you want to know?
Yeah, it's like
I'm
she's such a
good.
freaking buzzkill. How are you? I'm good.
Wait, Jin, how are you?
I've been great. You know, like I've been
okay.
spending time with the kids. You know, I've been able to. Oh, my kid now started walking already, right?
Right.
Yeah, so now we have to baby-proof the entire house because she basically knocked her head once on the table, fell down the stairs twice, and got attacked by the cat maybe 4 times.
No, I actually wanted to
no.
ask this: how is Kazel taking care of Chloe? Because more often than not, right, when we have siblings, I have an older sister as well.
Yep.
They often feel a little bit left out because there's a younger sibling that comes up. Now, I'm the younger sibling, so I can't really speak for the older siblings. But how is Chloe taking it, having a younger sister?
Oh, actually,
Hazel.
actually,
Oh, how is Kazel taking it? Sorry.
actually, it's quite funny you answer that question because we have never actually noticed Kazel being kind of like, oh, I mean, obviously, there's a little bit of jealousy, but not in a way that's very overpowering or aggressive. It's like if I carried Chloe, she was like, "I want you to carry me too," and I have no choice but to carry both. Michelle also has no choice but to carry both. It's like if she carries Chloe in the front, Kazel will climb up from the back, literally climb up from the back. Yeah, even if her pants were to basically come off, it's like she's literally climbing on Michelle's back. So
Wow.
I think how we kind of like beat around the bush with that or solve that was every time we needed to take care of Chloe, Kaizel gets involved. Like if we needed to change Chloe's diaper, Kaizel will help change the diaper.
Wow.
Whether
I think
it's
that's great.
yeah, I think whether it's passing the diaper or helping put cream, but diaper cream, or helping throwing the tissues and let her experience the smelliness. It's like then she'll like so everything, and she's just there to watch, learn, and then be a part of it. So I think the thing we didn't learn this on our own. The doctors actually taught us how to do this.
Oh.
That's such a green flag.
Green
So
flag.
there hasn't been any red flags between this sibling growing up together, lah.
No, not yet. It's funny. It's funny that they're imagining red flag and green flag because today I did tell them. I like how they were trying to segue into the topic of the day because like we were literally discussing, hey, what we talk about, hey, let's do a relationships up because people tend to like to do relationships and red flags. It's actually a topic that we've never ever talked about on the show.
First of all, I quite like the dynamics of our age. Not to say like we're not revealing how old we are, but we have a married man on the panel and he's got 2 kids, a proper family man.
Shut up, you calling me old now?
You guys be the judge of that yourself. But then I'm married already. I don't have kids yet, and we've got someone who's
Actually, what's taking you so long?
to have kids?
Yeah.
You just want to enjoy their time married.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you know what? Honestly, like
wrong with that?
you know our history, right?
Yeah, I won't judge. Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not one to judge.
Yeah, I'm so happy being married now without kids. Honestly, I see so many friends like yourself and my brother-in-law who's actually married with just a kid who's 3 months old. Like,
Yeah.
dude, he is a shadow of a man he used to be.
Really? But the thing is, you look from the outside, but actually deep down inside, they will always jokingly tell you, oh, it's tough like having kids. But after that, when all the doors are closed and nobody's asking you questions, right, you just hold your kid. You'll be like,
Are you sure? Or
Yeah.
because there's no turning back already, you cannot exchange or refund it, so you have to be contented with whatever is in front of you. So you got no choice but to say something like that.
Barbie, this fella, refund the baby. What the
No
heck,
wonder he
dude?
doesn't have kids
Yeah,
right
no
now.
wonder I got no kids yet, right?
Yeah, but red flags, dude.
Oh yeah.
Red flags in a relationship. The reason why we want to talk about this so much because I'm not sure about Brandon because Brandon's always the golden child.
I know you brought me here.
Yeah, he brought you here.
No, I know why you brought me on here.
Yeah.
Because you are the red flag.
Yeah, I'm the walking red flag. Ta-da-da.
No, the reason is red flag is a good topic because everybody has had more than one relationship, and then after that relationship, you're going to the next relationship and say, you know what, I'm going to be dating the next girl that doesn't do whatever the previous girl does, or
Yeah.
vice versa. I'm going to date the next guy who is better than the next guy, and I've learned that there are things I hate about dating from the first guy. So what are some of the red flags?
No, but I just brought this up with Brandon earlier.
Yeah.
So when you say red flags in a relationship, right,
Mm-hmm.
does that equate to red flags of that person, or is it something that comes out when you are in a relationship with that person? Because sometimes you only notice certain things when you're in the relationship with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel it's everything.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes, right, some people tend to juggle themselves really, really well before they get into a relationship. But once they get into a relationship and the honeymoon period is over, they kind of like let loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to get so dark really quickly, but some people when they first fall in love and everybody loves them, all of a sudden they break up and then suddenly one fella says, oh, he's being very abusive and stuff like that. Who would have thought that would have happened when you first saw them
Correct,
going through the
correct.
honeymoon? So you know what I mean?
But just to address what you said as well, we were talking a little bit about it, and I said that the truth is, if there is a red flag in an individual, even if the person is not in a relationship,
Yep.
it will definitely carry through into the relationship. Because if just say it doesn't carry through, you're either not being real, or what Jin said, like the first 2 years could be a honeymoon period. Maybe not so long, maybe 1 year is honeymoon period. So you're hiding these supposed flaws from your partner. But sooner or later, you can't hide it for 20, 30 years. There's no way you can not be yourself, right? So if you have individual red flags or flaws in yourself, it will eventually rear its ugly head in a relationship. There's no running away from it.
Well, okay, what are some of your red flags, Shu Faye? Let's begin with you.
okay, here's another thing that I want to address, right?
Wow.
So red flags are red flags, correct? So to me, they are sort of like deal breakers.
Yep.
But obviously, like you said, no one's perfect. Everyone has flaws, right? So how do you differentiate
What is a
red
deal
flag
breaker?
and a flaw?
My red flag is if she keeps in touch with her ex.
Oh, so it's a deal breaker for you.
Oh.
Deal breaker, of course.
Okay.
Can I come over there and just shake your hand?
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
maybe not that, but oh, buddy.
Yeah. When the girl says that, oh no, me and him are just friends. Why?
No.
Oh, because we're really close. Nope, I don't buy that. Sorry.
No. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you know why? It's like okay, especially if they've been dating for really, really, really long. They know each other emotionally and how vulnerable, not like really vulnerable, like they know their weak,
spots.
they know their yes, that's the better word. They know their soft spots, and anything can happen when you capitalize on their soft spots. And the biggest red flag is when a girl goes to their ex for advice. Come on, man, this is like this is textbook.
This sounds
You
really
see-
personal, dude.
Yeah, of course.
No, but what I'm realizing the difference here is that between you and I, we
Yeah.
are agreeing so much in this, but Shu Faye has been a little bit on the fence about this.
I'll
because-
I'll tell you some more. Number one, they good friends with the ex. Number two, go out for casual lunch or casual dinner with
Oh
their.
yeah.
But what if I will tell you first what? I will tell you first. You know, just to let you know that I'm going out with my ex because we're still friends. I was like, no.
No wonder I'm a walking red flag.
You can see the producers looking at my
No.
reaction. They're like, okay, Brandon, calm down. Because it is stoking the fire in my heart right now, man.
I'm looking at the producer. Would you allow it if your girlfriend keeps in touch with her ex? Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
would.
exactly.
Now,
None of
sorry,
them.
all the guys are nodding their heads, but the girl over there, Jeannie's our producer. Okay, if your boyfriend keeps in touch with her ex, would you allow? Was that a red flag to you?
To me,
It's not a red flag to you.
Come on,
She's
Ginny.
she's
it's not a red
okay.
flag to me also.
That is a maroon flag
Okay.
mixed together with purple
Okay, wait.
color. All
Okay,
color
why
flag.
is it not a red flag for you?
Okay, but it depends on how close they are and how often they eat and stuff. Okay, for me, right, I'm only like friends with maybe like one of my exes,
Uh-huh.
and we don't even meet as often as you think we would. Like honestly, I haven't seen him in like a few years, but we're still considered friends, lah. Like
Yes.
there's no bad terms or anything, but
Okay.
we're not close anymore in that sense. But we're still friends. You get me?
Yeah.
So yeah, like what's wrong with that,
You know what I think this is solidified?
right?
This is confirmed
Mm-hmm.
that Shu Faye, you are the red flag.
I was saying
Don't lie,
all the
don't lie.
time.
Okay.
You are the red flag. No, the fact that you think it's okay, right? And the reason you gotta back it up a little bit, right? Because for you feel it's okay. So you got two sides of the coin here. Meaning to say that if you're okay with it, if your current partner he goes to see his ex, you gotta be okay with that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't see my ex anymore. Like we are considered friends, but I don't even talk to him
Yeah, but you
anymore.
said
Okay.
you were okay with
Correct.
it, right? So
Yeah.
are you okay with your partner going to see her
His ex?
Yeah.
On a weekly basis, like go have
Ask
Of
for
course
lunch.
advice.
not lah. Of course not lah.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
why
so
I'm not doing it.
So there was one ex that I used to
Yeah.
date that casually, it's not on a weekly basis, but every month at least once or twice, if the person calls, it'll say, okay, yeah, I'm there. I'm like, okay, all right, Dala, I'm already an insecure person. If I tell you that I'm insecure, shouldn't you be committed to this relationship and make sure that your partner that you're supposedly learning to love, shouldn't you give in and kind of be committed in a way where to reassure him that, okay, cool, I wouldn't want you to make you feel that way, because everybody has feelings.
Yeah.
Everybody expects guys to be tough. Yeah, ex only what? She's with you. You know, she's with you now. What matters is now. No. You don't
Yeah.
understand. Guys are soft too. We get insecure, all right? If we get insecure and then we make very harsh decisions or we do harsh, not harsh things, sorry. We do things that kind of like when we're angry, we do things that we don't mean doing just because we are so sensitive to how you mix with your ex. And then suddenly you blame us. You know, it gets very complicated.
Yeah, that's why I say it's not like I mix with my ex anymore because we had like a same group friend, right? Like
Okay.
friend group, sorry. So obviously we're still gonna be friends, but we're not close anymore.
Okay.
I still consider him a friend, but he's
So
not, like, part of
I
my
am
life.
totally fine
Yeah.
if my girlfriend, okay, I have a wife now lah, but okay, let's just make pretend that, girlfriend.
Mm.
I'm okay if my partner goes out with her ex, but in a group of friends.
Yeah.
I'm completely fine with that.
Mm.
But if it's a one-on-one and it's dinner, no way.
What if she brings you?
What, she brings me? For what?
I wouldn't want to be there, honestly. Like, why would I want to be there?
Yeah.
But for me, I just feel the bottom line is that person is an ex for a reason. Let an ex be an ex.
Yeah.
Ex means,
Okay.
X. That's what
Yeah,
it means,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So let an ex be an ex. There's absolutely no reason why you should reconnect or communicate with this person. There's just no reason.
And why I stand by this is because last time it's really like super red flag for me, because I remember last time I was dating one girl, right, and then I told her how insecure I was. She was going to ex because the ex was good looking, better looking than me, that kind of thing. Like, see, I'd be like, I'd be like, yeah,
I mean, that's a courageous thing to admit something, and I confess that. So
yeah.
props to
So
you as well.
he was better looking, he was richer, you know what I mean, a lot of money and stuff like that. I was driving a Wira, not anymore. I hope he's listening. And yeah, this person used to freaking shit on me, flex his wealth against mine. So, people don't realize this, but, people will, I just money only ma. But sometimes when guys really like someone and they try really, really hard in their best ability to kind of, woo the girl and make her secure and like trust him and be, you know, like, oh, you know, I want this guy because he's financially secure and whatever not, is really tough, especially when you don't have the money. So the biggest red flag is, right, okay, tell already how you feel. Communication is key. When you communicate with your partner, all right, I understand you don't want me to mix your ex. I won't mix your ex. The minute I go overseas to study, I land out, I get an SMS. Oh, by the way, I'm going out to eat with my ex because, you know, I thought I'd let you know first. Bullshit! Straight away. And for me, is no matter, and I hate the fact that no matter how hard people or that person tells me, or my partner tells me that, you know, I'm with you now. You know, why are you so sensitive? Why can't I be friends with my ex? Right? No matter what, it still ended badly.
Yeah. I mean, I 100% agree with that. There's,
Okay,
you know, I can feel it.
So what's your red flag? I mean, not your red flag. What red flag do you think is bad?
I think it's very basic. The red flag that for me I have when I sort of like look at relationships, but I think lying is a huge red flag for me. There's absolutely no reason for you to lie to your partner, because I think the only acceptable time to lie to your partner is if you're planning a surprise birthday party for your partner. Then you can lie, right? But other than that, I think there shouldn't be any secrets between the boyfriend or girlfriend, or even, you know, whether they're engaged or married. The moment you start lying, it just cracks so many codes and so many parameters, and it just causes so much distrust and mistrust among the relationship. And you know, trust is really one of the foundational things in a healthy, loving relationship. So lying to me is a massive red flag. If I catch my partner lying, which I have before, which is my ex as well.
Yep.
If I caught her lying, and I just cannot brain, why would you lie? Like, there's absolutely no reason to lie.
What did she lie about though?
Where context-wise, you know, because it was the reason I felt you so much was because meeting up with the ex and everything like that. So when I asked her where she is, what she's doing, they're all lies.
Yeah.
And I found out that she was lying. So
But here's the funny part. I bet that even though you found out she lied, you still stuck with the relationship for quite a while, right?
Damn long.
Yeah, because you were trying to fix it. Okay.
Someone bring tissue.
Why? Hey, you shouldn't
I
cry
need a
now.
shoulder.
Hey, you shouldn't cry now. You should be strong.
I'm long gone, moved on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, because I'm married already, you know. So, but yeah, you're right. You know, the sense that
But
I tried to hold on to the relationship, and I feel like you understand what I'm saying. You know, because I didn't grow up with the best self-esteem as well growing up. You know, I had really not a lot of self-confidence as well. So I do everything in my power, within my very very limited capabilities, to make her feel as secure as she can with me, and to find out that she's, you know, hanging out with the ex and lying to me about it, it's so crushing. It's literally heartbreaking. And I remember, you know, I would literally just, I don't know how to respond. So sometimes, yes, I would just cry, and I have to cry in front of her.
Yeah.
And then she says she's sorry or whatever. 2 months later, bro, again the same thing happens. Like, there's the heart is already broken and cannot broken already. I also don't know how to feel, what to feel. But maybe it's because it's my first love, I tried so hard to salvage it. Until at one point, I was like, there's nothing more left to give. I cannot give anymore. I'm empty already. Yeah. So that's a huge red flag for me. Like, looking back with the benefit of hindsight, you know, hindsight is always 20/20. I feel like the moment, you know, there is a red flag like this, for first few times I tried to hide it. There shouldn't be, communication is key. You should actually be opening it up about it, telling her, talking to her about it, how insecure. That's why I gave credit to you. Like, you say you told her about your insecurity. That's a very bold thing to do, because as men, we kind of want to shield these things from people so much. But for you to actually go out openly say, hey, I don't feel secure about this, that's amazing, by the way. I didn't have the guts or the maturity to say that or do that.
Well, I didn't say it in that context lah. I said that, hey, why you going to say
Yeah.
Then after everything all everything all come down already. I don't want you to see act lah. I scared you'll get back to normal lah, typical college lah.
But that's
I
what
don't
I
want
mean
you to see act. I scared you'll get back together with him.
Mm.
It's the best thought. That's the only thing we think about, right?
Yeah.
Or you think that they're cheating on you, they're two-timing you and stuff like that. But also another one, it always goes back to X, you know, X.
Not really. Mine's not really.
No,
Really?
but for me, it's lying. It could be in a current relationship, but your partner is lying. That's a huge red flag.
I think lying is a very obvious red flag, right?
Yeah, but it's one that people take for granted.
Yeah.
It's honestly, because even little lies, white lies as well. Like, why are you lying to your partner?
Okay.
It means that you're trying to conceal. You're trying to conceal something. You're trying to hide something. Why would you need to hide something from the love of your life?
Now that you said that, right, I remembered something that I don't know why I just remembered this. Okay, so I have this friend. So he used to play Dota with us a lot, right? And then there was one time he appeared offline. So we were like, why you appear offline? We cannot find you because we want to add him to the party, right?
Yep.
But then he was offline. Then he was like, oh, my girlfriend will check.
Huh?
He'll check on my Steam and see if I'm awake. So he will purposely quote appear offline so that the girlfriend thought that he fell asleep.
Oh.
Yeah. So okay, so back to this, right? It's like I feel like it's really bad because you don't have a clear communication with your girlfriend. It's like you can't tell her this or else she'll get mad. So he has to like appear offline so that she won't get angry. And I don't know.
Actually, why
What
is
do you
she
think about
angry?
that?
Why is she angry when he play games? I don't understand.
Exactly. So there are some, some dynamics in a relationship where the girl or the guy doesn't like that person doing something, but in fact it's really just harmless.
Yeah, actually sometimes I don't understand
Yeah.
like why sometimes I had this friend that told me before, oh my girlfriend doesn't like me playing games. I say why? Like why? I'm not sorry lah. I'm not a girl, so I wouldn't know. Then is it because you are
Devoting your time, too much time on that thing instead of the girlfriend.
Probably.
True.
I
Yes.
think.
It's like you rather
Yeah.
play. You can make the effort to play games until 4 in the morning, but when I want to do something together with you until 4 in the morning, be like, oh tired, correct?
Yeah.
So,
So,
God, you sound like such a girl.
so
Jane.
is that,
Hey!
so is that kind of lie acceptable?
No.
Really?
But I mean, essentially, again, the foundation of the relationship, it's supposed to be open and honest communication, transparent communication.
Yeah.
The fact that you cannot tell, if say, for example, you really love gaming, I actually really do love gaming.
Yeah.
And if I were to game until like 2 a.m., which I don't, but if I were to, I would let my wife know so she's aware.
But what if you tell her and no matter what you say, she's just like, no, I
Then-
want you to go and sleep now.
Then out of love, the answer that I have to accept is no. That's part of loving, right? That's part of compromising and telling your wife
But
it's
is
okay.
she
if you-
compromising with you?
How? What do you mean compromising? Like
She's
there are
not
times,
compromising
No,
you,
like there are
right?
times that I can game also lah. But I'm gonna game until 2 a.m. for example, rather than when she come back from work, rather than spending time with her. Then obviously, if I'm gonna game and that's gonna take precedence over spending quality time with my wife. Again, context is everything. In that situation, I have to take an answer as a no, because I'm not putting her first. I'm putting the game over her first. And what kind of husband would put a game over the
Wow.
wife first?
Walking green flag.
Wow. You try to you probably
B, you better be watching this, huh?
yeah, you know what he's going to do after
BB.
after this podcast, right? He will take give me the link and he'll just send it to his wife. Listen, it's quite interesting.
Let me do an IG live now. So repeat what I say again.
Okay, so we posted up this question as well on Mama Sessions Instagram,
okay.
and some people actually wrote in, and this is actually very okay. I'll just go with the more tame one first. So his name is J Shark. What's up? Okay. Red flag is girls who has more guy friends than girlfriends.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But honestly speaking, I don't think it's a red flag lah.
Oh,
Yeah.
walking red flag. Da, 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 da. Zoom into the red flag.
But I think this is very subjective because the thing is, because I play a lot of games, ma.
Okay, that's
Like,
yeah.
how do you expect me to not hang out with guys? It's very
Yeah.
hard.
Games is a more male
Dominated.
dominant
Yeah.
industry. Would
Yeah.
you be okay if you kind of like were thinking of dating a guy not in the gaming industry, normal guy, straight up normal guy, but he has more girlfriends than guys?
Actually, I have a lot of friends like that. And you know
Really?
what? They're always friend zone. I don't know why. And the thing is, right, they're always the kind of guy, right, that don't have girlfriends one. Like, it's either they've never dated before
Uh-huh.
or it's very hard for them to find a girlfriend.
Oh my god.
They're always the ones with the most girlfriends. I have no idea why. Please prove. I mean, if anyone is like that, please let us know in the comments. Because
Okay.
it's just so weird. I don't know why is it. It's like girls always tell them, you're like the best bro, It's like, and then they really are. And that's why they have more girlfriends than guys, which is really funny. I really don't understand.
What are you thinking right now, Jin?
Yeah,
No, when I was in college, I had a lot of girlfriends.
exactly. That's why you didn't have a lot of girlfriends, right?
I didn't have a lot of guy friends because I don't know lah.
It's like the more
okay.
girlfriends you have, the less dating experience you have, right? Do you feel that way?
Okay, how do I? Sheesh.
And so I said, it is a good one. It's a really good one. But back to the basic.
When I
of
was
it.
in college, right, I found it really hard to connect with the guy friends because all they can talk about is cars. They open up the damn bonnet. They look like they're talking like their future wife. I open the boot. I see the bonnet, right? I see an engine. They see don't know what. Girls is like, okay lah, quite fun lah. We have meaningful conversations. It's nice to talk to them.
Exactly. You know what? Actually, right, I realized a lot of my guy friends, they say why they would prefer having girlfriends is because they feel like they can open up more to the girls.
Oh, really?
Whereas when you open it, it feels very awkward to open up to guys. Yeah. Is that the way for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. Oh man, if I will go back to the base question, lah, right? But what was the question again? Like, would it? Is it?
No. This person said that the red flag is when the girl has more guy friends than
Right.
girls. Yeah.
Just based on that one statement alone, if I were to make a conclusion, I would say yes. That is like a kind of like a red flag for me. I
Yeah.
would say it's.
But it also depends on the characteristic. If the girl like Shu Faye, because she plays a lot of games, then understandable. I think
Yeah.
you kind of have to weigh out the situation.
Yeah.
You're right. It's easier for a guy to seek for advice and talk to girls rather than talk to a guy. If I come to Brandon and say, "Hey, Brandon, I feel really sad today. I feel like okay, I don't talk to girls like that lah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, what
any
the
girl
hell?
will run away from you, bro.
Actually, no, I should take that back because what I thought that I could confide in girls, when I started confiding in my guy friends, I thought that my guy friends gave me amazing advice.
Exactly.
It's just that I never tried.
Exactly.
Because I was always under the impression that guys are always strong. Like, I'm not gonna give you advice because it's not macho.
No, like I have guy friends, right? That if you tell them your problems, you know what they say?
What?
Oh, just ignore lah. Oh, just don't care lah.
Okay, yeah, I do get some of the guy friends.
Right.
I think
Yeah. That means like okay. Yeah, I remember, man. I still remember when I go out to all my guy friends and I ask him that, hey, my girlfriend is talking to her ex. So dumb her lah. That's and then when you go and tell a girl, it's like, oh, you know what, my girlfriend is talking to her ex. Huh? Really? Why? Why are you not showing her enough attention?
Yeah.
Are you? They ask you a
Like
lot of
they
questions.
will go to the root of the problem.
They go, yeah. So yeah.
Right. I don't know
So-
if this is gender dependent because right now our sort of discussion is skewed towards
Yeah,
like
towards
how
the other
girls would
end,
react.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like how guys would react, and it's more of a broader argument or a broader discussion about how good guys or girls are at answering or asking the right questions.
Yeah.
So yeah, but generally just based on what the statement was, I would say it's kind of like a red flag because, like you said, some guys do give good advice. It's
Yeah.
about finding the right group of friends.
Correct.
You are a sum of the 4 or 5 people closest to you, something like that.
But
yeah.
I think some people just don't know how to open up. Like they don't know how to take
That's
the
true
first
also.
step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because asking for advice means you're in trouble.
I think maybe I can kind of. Okay, I cannot conclude because we don't have a study on this. Maybe guys who find it really shy to open up to people, or they are the more reserved ones, find it easier to connect with girls than guys.
Yeah.
But the more,
That's a good point.
but the more confident ones and more alpha male ones, right? They'll be like, I'll hang out with guys, bros, and everything. But when it comes to girls, you only be close to them when you want to chase them or something like that.
I think the other question to ask is follow up to this question: is
Yes.
there a need for a guy to have that many female friends? Is there a need? Like
No.
honestly, there is no need, right?
When I realized I had a lot of girlfriends, it's not that I actively went out to suddenly be friends with all the girls.
Yeah,
It's just that I was friends with one, then she introduced me to her whole gang of girlfriends. And then when I went out one time, I said, hey, I'm the only guy here. Woohoo! I became the guy where my guy friends go, hey, the group of girls you hang out got some hot chicks like intro. And I'm like, what the heck, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think for me, because my hobby revolves around a very male-dominated scene, right? I mean, it's not like I have no girlfriends. I have girlfriends. It's just that I guess because I'm in this industry, there's just more guys than girls.
Okay, we've been talking
Yeah.
so much about red flags from a guy's perspective. Shu Faye, what are some of the red flags?
Yeah, I'm interested to
Mine
hear from you.
Yeah, for guys.
Red flags,
Yeah.
I mean, the basic ones would be, I don't like guys who hit girls, physically hit
Okay,
girls.
yes, that's
I
all.
mean,
That,
that-
that's
right.
either or. Sorry, whether guys hit girls or girls hit guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's an
correct,
abusive,
correct,
it's an abusive relationship. Done.
Correct.
Yeah.
But there's one thing I hate it when people gaslight. Oh, it's the worst. Gaslighting is the worst. I can give you an example. Like it happened in my previous relationship before.
Which one?
I can't tell you which one.
Oh, man.
there is one instance that really just
mm.
stuck to my brain. Like, I cannot forgive. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
cannot forget.
okay.
Cannot
What happened?
forgive.
What happened? Come on, spill.
Wait, let me think. How do I start? Okay,
Without
so
giving away too much of
Just say his name, lah.
okay, without giving too much context, basically it's
Okay.
like he say he want to go out,
Okay.
but he
Uh-huh.
was supposed to be spending time with me.
Yep.
Correct. And then I would hint like, oh, I thought you're spending time with me today. Why you suddenly mention like, oh, you're going out later?
Then he will say things like,
And then a few hours pass, right? Because I was like angry with him. And then few hours pass, he will be like, why are you so angry? I didn't go out in the end, what? You get me? It's like you trigger me,
oh,
and then at the end, oh, but I didn't do it. So why are you so angry?
yeah, they blame you instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I hate.
What
I hate
other
that.
form of gaslighting that kind of like really like you remember?
I mean, that was the most, the
Common
most
one.
important
But
one
that's
that
a
I
good red
remembered.
flag. That is a
Right?
good red flag because
Yeah.
the partner disregarded number one, what she wants. Number two, also disregard how she feels. So this is in any relationship, I would say that's a very, very good red flag. The moment your partner disregards how you feel, it's the same cause, like doesn't put you first, right? Because you literally already agreed on spending time together.
Yeah.
And then the guy literally goes like, oh, I'm going out later. So it's like, what the heck already?
Yeah.
And then you're already angry. That's nothing to console or to make you feel a little bit better, to make up for, making you angry in the first place. Completely disregards how you feel.
Yep. And then blames you.
Yeah, and then blames you, and then just stay at home as a, he probably isn't that happy staying at home as well. There's no, the relationship already fractured, and then ask why you're so angry. That's a huge red flag.
But most of the time, people won't realize they're being gaslighted. What?
Exactly.
Because they're so emotionally involved, or they're so emotionally heated at that point of time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you only realize it towards the end of the relationship.
So did you realize it at that point itself, or after you came out of the relationship, like, oh wow, this incident happened, it's like that, that's terrible?
I think that was towards the end of the relationship already, so I kind of already realized. But the reason why I don't remember if he gaslighted me before is because I really just didn't notice. Only until that incident happened, then I was like, oh shit, like I'm being gaslighted right now. Like, why is this happening?
So what made that trigger? What made that change that you realized? Was it like having a good group of friends who told you like that's not how you should be treated, or is it like a light bulb moment? It's like, oh wait, I've just been gaslighted. What made you realize, or as you fell out of love with this person, you realized? Right.
I would
then
say
the flaws start becoming a little bit more apparent.
It's so sad that you only realize this after you fall out of the relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Which leads me to also ask, like, which came first, chicken and egg situation? Did you fall out of love first because he was gaslighting you, or because he gaslighted you,
then you fall out of love?
Okay.
I think most of the time you only realize after you fall out of the relationship.
That's true.
Fair enough.
The biggest red flags that you say, oh, you're gonna say that, my biggest red flag is gaslighting. I don't think you even realize you're being gaslighted. Because you trust this person so much.
Yeah, and love is blind.
Or you trust her so much, and then whatever she says you trust until you get out of it. Like, oh my god, this person is gaslighting. So like, it's very hard when you say gaslighting.
I think another red flag for me, right, is like something that I cannot, is that person doesn't want to spend time with my family.
Oh,
Yeah.
very.
Oh.
Producer going and wagging his fingers.
Wow,
Yeah, I
that-
cannot.
That's
Like-
a great red flag. Or
Actually, very curious
potentially
why,
red flag.
Why? Because I
Yeah.
love my family. Like, I
Oh,
like
okay,
spending
okay.
time with them. Like, yeah, and I feel like if you don't want to spend time with my family and you just me alone all the time, like, doesn't mean as much as, if we could go out with my family together.
Maybe he's scared to confront your family. Then your family very, very, very angry. I met your dad once. He's very fierce.
My dad's fine.
I met her mom once.
Yeah, mom's very nice.
For me, the mom was quite. I was quite scared.
Wait, her mom was a teacher. Was it a lecturer?
Yeah. It's like, working in an education organization. So I always thought she was just like really prim and proper. But then the mother and daughter is like, 人不可貌相 or something like that.
Okay, but for a better word, maybe more to the red flag is he doesn't put in effort to
Want to meet or spend
to
time.
be close to my parents.
Oh.
You get me?
For me, it's the first people I go to impress is the parents, man.
Yeah.
That's the
Because
typical-
if she don't like me, the parents are gonna make her like me. The parents are gonna gaslight her to be like me. Hey, why don't you like Jean? He's good, man.
Toxic, this G toxic fella.
Kidding.
Going through a backdoor government isn't.
Yeah, lah. I mean, like, because at the end of the day, if you introduce this guy to your parents, the first person you're gonna talk to is your mom. Mom, what do you think of him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and your mom will not lie to you.
Correct.
Yeah, or she'll be equally as clueless to you, so you can both together.
No, but like I've really met some guys, right, that they really don't put in effort to like talk to your parents. And I feel like it's a bit red flag. Like they just sit there, don't say anything, and it's like, why are you there then? Or like if my parents ask them questions, right, and then they just answer like really, like they just answer really badly. Like yeah.
I think there's a huge red flag.
So
It's
did
a
you?
huge
So
red flag.
so I'm sure you've dated some of these guys before. So the minute you notice it, do you just dump them straight away?
No, but it really changed my impression.
Oh,
Yeah, and
crap.
usually it never works out because I really trust what my parent thinks about guys. So like yeah, but usually my parents won't tell me until the end because they will feel like, oh, I don't want to intrude. I want
Yeah,
you
because
to, like, judge for yourself.
they're scared to make the wrong call.
Yeah, correct.
And after you blame them. Because to be honest, as a parent, okay, because I'm a parent now. Because the biggest fear of me is to have my daughter
Date the wrong guy.
catch me saying the wrong thing or catch me lying.
Mm-hmm.
In my case, not lying to her about what lies. Like I said, I promise, I'm gonna bring you out swimming today, and then she comes to me, Daddy, you said you're gonna bring me out swimming, and you didn't. You lied. I'm like, oh man.
It's different, doesn't it?
It does. So yeah. Then after that,
I'm so interested to know, like, because we're all friends here, and Jin and I have been friends for a long time as well. I'm so interested to know when Kazel grows up, when she's 18 years old or something like that, and she brings home a guy.
Yeah.
I really want to be there like a fly on the wall to see how you react for the first time with Kazel bringing her boyfriend back. Like, I would love to know how you react. Like, will you hide a shotgun somewhere or
No, I
a
won't.
pistol somewhere?
I'm more civilized than that. Okay, you don't use violence. The first thing I ask him to do is give me his password to his Instagram,
Oh,
the password to his Twitter, his Instagram reel, or whatever social media, whatever that this fella's on.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, let me check all his DMs.
No,
that could be a red flag for a parent. That could
That's
be
not a red
Yeah.
flag. That's called I care about my kids.
okay, kids never mind. But I feel like for relationships, right?
Ah.
Okay, this one I know some people do it, but it's just not for me. I don't like it when couples share passwords.
Yes, that's another red flag.
Oh, really?
Another
if
red
my
flag.
if my boyfriend right asks me for my password, right, instant red flag.
Oh, really?
For me, if
But what if he will?
willingly give you.
Okay, what if?
Okay, no. Let me phrase the question properly. Like, for example, right, in a
Yeah.
relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife, the husband, for example, asks, "Hey, can I look at your phone?" So, two questions about that. Is that a red flag for the husband, meaning to say that this guy is insecure, he doesn't trust me, so that could be a potential red flag? And say the question has been asked, the wife refuses to give the phone to the husband to just look through. Is that yet another red flag, meaning to say that the wife is hiding something?
I think it's a
Because you
red
can look at it in both
flag.
perspectives, right? The wife can say like, "Oh, how come you don't trust me lah? You very insecure lah. You love me, right? You gotta trust me." And then the husband could go about, if you got nothing to hide, then just let me look through your phone.
No, I
Why
think-
aren't you letting me?
I think it's okay to ask for the person's phone, but if like you have like legit intent, like at that point, like to ask for it, then I think no.
Because again, like I said, right, I circle back to like 30 minutes ago when I said there shouldn't be any secrets among husband and wives.
Yeah.
At least,
Yeah.
there shouldn't be like, for example, if my wife just takes up my phone, for example,
Yeah.
and she just looks through everything, I would have no problem with that. Like, absolutely no.
Yeah, I would
problem.
have no
Yeah,
problem with
yeah.
that too. I actually, Michelle knows all of my
Right.
passwords.
Right.
I give it to her just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case something happens to me.
No, but I think it's more like I don't know how to explain, but okay, for me
Yep.
I feel like it's okay if, let's say, you get a text,
Yep.
right, and then your phone is over there,
Yeah.
and then I'll just casually ask my boyfriend, "Oh, you check for me lah," like that, like
Ah.
very casually, like if you want to check, then check lah.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
phrase the question differently for you then.
Yeah.
Because in the context of sharing passwords, pilipala, yada yada, why would you not give or share your password with your partner? Simple question. Why would you not do it?
Apart
Because
from
it's your
him,
privacy.
yeah. Apart from him, maybe emptying your bank account.
I mean, yeah, like I said, but you shared just now, right? It's about
Yeah, it's about like how to say, like your intent is not like to check, like you want to check for something.
Yeah.
There's something. Like
Most
you
of the
think there's
time-
something
most
wrong,
of
that's
the-
why you want it.
Yeah. Most of
I don't like that kind of mindset.
Mm.
Like that person thinks like, oh, I should have your password because just in case of anything, I want to check on you, which is I don't like that. I feel like it is only okay if that person willingly give you for like
Okay.
some
It's not healthy lah to know on check on your girlfriends because to be honest, it depends on what stage of the relationship you are. For me, with my ex, because I kind of have this hunch that she was kind of seeing some other people. That's why I started checking. And the thing is, she was very smart at first in hiding. But the thing is, when you keep searching and searching and searching, right? She didn't give me a password, or nor did I get her password. But you will keep searching and searching until you find something. But the thing is, it's that instinct in me that something's not right, and I need to
Yeah.
prove myself right. That's
Mm.
why I just sometimes, right, when I caught her replying a message to someone, who's that? Who they replying to? I want to check, I want to see that kind of thing. And then, yes, you're right, it becomes a red flag. But the
Yeah,
reason it became a red flag is because of the assurance she gave me. Of the hearsays from other people saying, "Oh, I saw your girlfriend with this person," and stuff like that. And like then you start to think, and then you be like, okay, all right. I hear this. I want to put an end to this. Is this true? Or okay, if the person she's talking to, is it real or not? So I want to check.
Yeah.
When she's not looking, I want to check. And then most of the time when that already happens, to be honest, if you feel like that and you keep on want to check, my biggest advice is confront your girlfriend or whatever, or get out of the relationship, because when the trust is gone, it's very, 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 very hard to get it back, no matter how hard you try. I'm sorry to say this, but this is just from my personal experience. Doesn't mean everybody have to kind of take into account what I say as real advice. But yeah, I've gone through that. But I feel I don't hide anything from Michelle, to be honest. She knows all of my passwords. I'm pretty sure Phoebe does too.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a husband and wife thing.
No,
No.
even so, even if she knows, like I know she doesn't check my accounts. I mean,
like she purposely go and check because she she wants to know if you're cheating or whatever. She
Yeah.
just has it because yeah,
Heck,
she
you
just
know,
has
it's,
it.
the only heck. There's one time Michelle even saw me like checking out a girl in a bikini. He said, "What are you doing?" Crap.
Yeah, but as much as like wanting your partner's account is a red flag, I feel like hiding from your partner is also a red flag.
I feel that
Yeah.
having access to your partner's account should not be an authoritative move. It
Correct,
should
correct,
be
correct.
it should be a willingness but convenience. That
Right.
you got to be giving access to your account because of something. For me, is
Yeah.
Michelle. I'm in the social media industry. If anything happens, this is everything.
Mm.
This is whatever, and it's now I give her that. At one point in time, I didn't give her my bank account password because I'm scared. I don't know why. It's not because it's not the fact that Michelle would ever use my money. Because she's capable on her own. But after a while, it's like, at one point I used to be very kiamsiap. Not kiamsiap lah, but like I used to be
prudent. More.
Yeah. Like if I paid for something, I made sure she paid me back. I'm like that one. Really like. Sometimes she tells me, "Hey, you get very annoying. You're very calculative." I say, I'm not. Then I'll be like, "No, I'm not."
Really? Are you sure? You
Yes,
don't seem
yes,
like
yes.
that kind of guy though.
Yes, if I paid something for her, I will always remind her to pay me back because she always forget. Hey, pay me back, pay me back. I still remember so until today. Right, I give her crap for it, but we laugh about it already lah. When we first were buying our first home, when I applied for a loan, I got rejected. Then after that, we had to basically put both our names together to get the loan approved. And then after that, I didn't have enough money to pay for the down payment. So I had some help here and there lah. But the thing is, my mom gave me money, yes. Her parents also gave some money. But she told me, apparently you can withdraw from your EPF account. Yeah. And she never, and she said, I didn't know how to do it because I was stupid. Then she said that, no worry, it's okay, I'll do it for you. Until now, she hasn't done it. And I still like, hey, why you never do it? Why I like that lah. Or sometimes last time when we first started dating, if I were to pay something for her, I asked her to pay me back because it is that time of the month where I have to pay my commitments. I realized that I don't have enough. It's not that I don't have enough money. I had enough money, but it's not nice to see that number lesser than what you expected it to be.
Yeah.
So I was always very like, no. She's then after a while when we kind of grew a business and we started earning more money, now we don't even care anymore. I guess it changes from time to time. Now that's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is it takes a while to build trust, and it takes a while for you to let go about things, to understand each other, to understand that both of you have each other's backs, and it wasn't because your partner was trying to capitalize on you. That's what I was trying to say. Because I felt that way because my previous exes kind of always wanted me to buy lavish things and stuff like that, and expected me to pay and whatever not. So I guess that triggered the I don't want to fall into the same trap again, so I can make sure to do that. But I also was at the same time really afraid that I was annoying her. I was like, I was scared I was gonna chase her away.
But in that way, right, in that aspect, then subjectively it would be red flags for different people, right? Because some people tend to save more, then some people like they don't really care, they just splurge.
Yeah.
So to them, their red flags on a partner, if it comes to spending, might be different, lor.
Yeah, let me solve the
Right?
problem. Just basically choose saver on GrabFood, okay? Yeah.
What? What did you say? What's that?
No, so yeah, that's what we. GrabFood actually has 3 delivery modes. There's the direct, there's the standard, and there's the saver. The saver basically allows you to save up to the delivery fee is as low as RM1 if I'm not mistaken.
RM1.
Yeah.
That's RM1.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really RM1.
We're trying to make this sound like a commercial, but yeah lah. Me and Michelle last time used to like basically do that a lot. Like,
Especially as I'm guessing during the pandemic lah, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
on
No.
Grab.
Actually, they just introduced it. So basically,
Oh.
yeah, it depends. So there's 3. Okay, let me explain. Okay, now it's so internal. I have to explain this. So GrabFood has got 3 delivery modes: standard, direct, and also saver. Direct means the fella basically goes to the restaurant, delivers you immediately, no detours. Standard is maybe there's a possible detour, and then savers is lowest delivery fee as low as RM1.
Wow.
Yeah, it also depends on how far you are from the restaurant and stuff like that lah. So yeah, that's basically the case. So
I
if
mean,
you-
money, like you said, right? It's could be a potentially huge
Yeah.
red flag.
It
Like,
is
you touched
because
about it just now,
there's one person who wrote in a biggest red flag is okay, obviously it's from a guy lah, because he said girls who always depend on guys for money.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's That's massive.
Wait,
That's
can I
massive.
say? Can I say this? Some guys, right? There's also a reflex. Some guys, right? They always feel like, oh wait, there are some guys who feel like they should be the one providing for the girl. Got one, you know?
Yes.
Yes. I say yes with Jin because I think as a man, for myself, I do feel as a man, I have that responsibility upon my shoulders to provide for my wife and my future family.
No, but sometimes it's a red flag. Not you, but like some guys, they feel like, oh, I don't want you to work.
Huh?
I want you to.
Oh.
I want you to stay home.
Okay,
I want to be the one who
You
earns
should
the
have
money.
start with that, ma.
Yeah,
Shu
sorry,
Faye.
but
You
yeah, you
start
get what I
with the
mean,
other
right?
one, then you didn't do the context thing. Then we all also like stumped there for
Yeah,
a
yeah, that's
while.
what I mean. There are guys
They
who
want to
are
be
like
in control. They want to be.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big red flag.
Because then they will start using money as a form of control.
Yeah, like
A lot
I'm
of
the one
it's more
with the
common
money.
than anything. It's more common than anything, really. A lot of guys they
It
use money as a form of
is.
control over their, not just their wives, over their children, their entire family, because they're the sole breadwinner.
And then
Yeah.
gaslighting will happen, and then when the wives basically start or girlfriends start what do you call it, arguing with the boyfriends, who paid for it? Who paid for? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
very
Actually, to
common
be
thing.
honest, yeah, it's funny you said that. It is very common, more
It
common
is.
than you think.
It is.
A lot of
Yes.
people actually. I mean, I have heard friends talk about it as well. That sometimes asking money from their partners is really a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Mostly from the female's point of view, lah.
Mm,
It's really
mm.
tough because most of the time they'll be like, it's always a shrug of like, what you need this for, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I got one red flag.
What?
I got one red flag to talk about.
Yep.
I don't know about you guys, but this didn't happen to me personally, but if it would have happened to me, then I wouldn't like it. I would think it's a deal breaker.
Yep.
You know, some people, right, they look at social media too much and they expect the same treatment from their girlfriends or boyfriends because of what they saw online.
Ooh.
Like, you know how other people treats their girlfriend, boyfriend and be like, oh, why aren't you doing that to me? Like, you know,
This is childish to me. Like, honestly, that means the partner just hasn't arrived to a level of maturity to understand that social media is literally 1% of real life.
Yeah.
Whatever you
1%
see,
or less.
whatever you see in social media is not real.
Yeah, I mean, if you're so influenced by what you see in social media, maybe
but-
you really shouldn't be on social media.
no, but sometimes they are real. It's just that, you know, your girlfriend or boyfriend just wants that kind of treatment also.
Like, you
So they
know,
kinda pin it
buy
upon you.
10,000 roses for Valentine's Day.
That kind of thing.
Kneel down and propose to your girlfriend. Okay, until today,
Hey, by the way, yeah, about
Michelle
that.
still gives me shit about that for not kneeling down on one knee. Actually, it's funny because Michelle and I had this conversation because Michelle sometimes jokingly, not implying, you see Brandon so sweet, cook for wife, or you see this person, you see. And then Michelle she's like, oh, you see, this person did this. You see, this person did that for the partner. How come you never do one?
But sometimes it's a joke, right? So
Yes, it's a joke.
fine.
It's always
Yeah,
a joke.
yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Then after that, she come back so one day, it's like, actually, I'm very grateful that what we have because these people that I compare you to, whatever you see on social media is amazing. But when she finally spoke to them in person, they had a lot
Not
more
the same.
problems beyond the surface.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And it's very, so then she's like, both of us had this very common. I mean, I'm not going to share too much, it's too personal, but you know, we had this, and we just sat down. Sometimes we don't even need to talk, and then we just laugh at each other. Why you not do this for me? Why you do it? And then we laugh it off. And that to me is maturity, because sometimes, right, everybody's like, oh, communication is key, but sometimes sitting down and doing nothing is
It's
love.
communicating already.
Yes, it is. Yes, exactly. Sitting down, looking at your two kids, you don't have to comment on anything. Just sit down, and that's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I really like that.
Yeah. One more red flag though. I know before we wrap this up. Okay. Actually, this is quite a good topic. This red flag thing can go on and on and on and on and on.
Forever.
Yeah.
We should talk about a different topic, like maybe next week about green flags, right? Let's flip the script. It's like, what
That's
are
too
things that you should be-
boring.
Well, if you want
Hey, we should start a show called Red Flags. Oh, shish. The Ming thing did it already. Oh, man. Okay, one more. Sweet with you when... I'm trying to...
Sweet when with you, but rude to others.
Okay, so when he sweet with you alone. But when he with friends, he act like nothing happened between you and him.
Huh. It's like a dual personality
That's
split.
just him being an ass.
Oh, really?
Huh. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I think as well. Like, if you can be sweet, wait, what is this? Like, refuse
That's,
to show PDA?
is that even a relationship then? Like that person doesn't want to.
I don't know. Because like the question's not really clear.
Oh.
But let's take it in this context. When you're alone with him, he really is so romantic, PDA, mushy mushy. But when one of your friends, he treats you like,
like what's like normal?
like
Or like really
don't
like
even
an
show
ass.
PDA, don't even talk to you nicely. Like, you know, he's authoritative, that kind of thing. There are some people like that, you know, in front of their guy friends, they want to feel like they're
Macho.
Not
But
macho.
at what level of
I don't know.
I mean, when I'm with my wife, I think I'm like a child. Honestly, I'm like a 5-year-old kid.
yeah, but like if you're around friends, I think it's normal
There's
to
no-
not show PDA, right?
Yes, there's no way I can act
Yeah.
the way I act when I'm personally just alone with my wife, with Phoebe. And outside, people will think I'm crazy. We often laugh about it. It's like, if people know how you talk, right? People will
Exactly.
think you're
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's some context is important. Like, you know, when we go to events together and stuff like that, I'm not gonna like, she's working as well, like most of the time, right? I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
showing this kind of PDA to her, but I'd be as respectful as I can.
Correct,
and
correct.
more often than not, you know, I would, whatever she does, you know, I'll always be there to support her. I'll always be there to, like, you know, just, you know, shout her out, hype her up, and things like that, lah.
And because there's a fine line between respecting and not showing PDA,
Exactly.
and being rude and like being sexist, you know, when you're
Mm.
out. Like for example, like making sexist jokes, like, oh, she's my girlfriend, yeah, she does everything for me, you know, that kind of
Yeah.
like, yeah. So there's a fine line. So
Yeah.
yeah, depend on what level.
I can tell you what's a
Consent.
red flag though. If this girl is dating with you and both of you alone are doing all boyfriend girlfriend things and whatever not, but after that she still tells everybody she's single. That's a big red flag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
It's a
happened.
straight up black flag or some different color.
But the thing is that
Like,
that
no.
happened to me though, and I was explaining. So I don't want people to know that I'm attached because they treat me differently, and I'm like, oh, okay, I believe you.
Huh.
Hey, but this is the whole issue of modern dating nowadays. Actually,
Is it?
yeah,
You
it's
guys heard
called
this-
situationships.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh.
So technically, you're doing
Situationship.
boyfriend and girlfriend stuff,
Yeah.
but you're technically not official because no one asked.
Who cares about the official?
I don't know, but like this is how modern dating is like now.
So that's basically what lah, F buddy lah.
No, it's like you're doing boyfriend and girlfriend stuff, but you're not official. So what does that make you? So basically,
What he said.
Yeah
I don't
lah.
want to say, but what he said.
An F buddy.
Because it's like situation lah, like literally friends with
Friends with benefits lah.
Because you're together with
so
the
friends
person.
with relationship benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah, lah. I think.
And most of the time, it always constitutes to
yeah.
be underneath the sheets and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Mm.
but usually friends with benefits just means like
But
sex
they
only, right?
yeah, but they make it clear from the top already. Okay, that's it. We're friends with
Exactly.
benefits. But situationship where you do all girly things and stuff like that, and
And
then
you do all the lovey-dovey stuff,
and then
but technically you're not official from one end.
I find it quite stupid, to be honest.
Yeah, I find it.
I remember Michelle asking me, "So are we official now?" I was like, "What do you mean? We're doing everything boyfriend and girlfriend do already. What do you mean we're not official?" She's like, "No, ma, I just want to be sure." Huh?
Exactly, then why you just ask her?
So what you do? Type out a Word document. Have you signed in the left side? I sign on the right side. We are boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, yeah, sign.
Yeah, so like on TikTok now, right? I know because of this whole situation thing,
Yeah.
situationship thing, it's like, oh, if the guy or the girl never asked you to be the boyfriend of your girlfriend, you can still go out with other people. You can still see other people.
Jesus, this is like a 20-year-old thing, eh. Wow.
Because if he don't ask you, means he's not your boyfriend.
No,
or
I
your
think this
girlfriend.
person. Sorry lah. Maybe I'm being judgmental. Please don't hate on me and cancel me. If this person says something like that, right? Maybe this person just out for fun first and doesn't want to settle down.
Yeah, basically, you just say this person has commitment issues.
Yeah, it's got
That's simple
commission
as that.
because if you find someone that you love so much, right, you will sacrifice everything,
That's it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Whether I've had friends who are playboys. Seriously, like go around. His main aim, he goes out today. Which girl can I sleep with? This is his motto. Every night, go to the club one. When he found that one true girl he loved, right, we were so doubtful that it would last. He did a complete change, and I'm like, bro, you sure like some of them jokingly like, nah, look, there's this other girl there, you can get because you got game, you handsome, rich, everything. No, bro, I'm fine. I said, why? I really love this one. I don't want to mess it up. And he said a lot of things like, this girl really changed me. So if you, this is really like a friend of mine who was a playboy who changed, who gave up everything, who sacrificed to be the best boyfriend, the best husband, and the best parent ever. Shall we go out? Like your usual nope, no everything.
I think situationship is basically just another word for defining one person or two parties who are just not willing to commit.
Yeah,
It's just
at that
another
point in
package.
time, but they like you. They
Enjoy
enjoy your
your-
company.
Yeah.
But why do all of that and still be single, right?
Yeah, lah, because of what he said, like, just enjoy your company. They
Because
just love
there's-
having you around.
There's no. How do I expect this? How do I explain this? There's no X factor. That's such a stupid way to put it. There's
mean-
no. Shwing.
There's no love.
There's
no
no
real.
not love. There's no like fireworks.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's like It's like being very shallow. Like a guy, like, oh, that girl is hot. Oh, would you date? Would you hold her hand? Yeah, because she's hot. Would you hug her? Yeah. Would you kiss her? Yeah, she's. You know, like I don't
Nah,
know.
dude, it's commitment, man. Just boil it down. It's commitment issues because there's no such thing as a perfect this one, okay? You
How do I
have to make sacrifices.
how do
There
I
will be
ex-
compromises. The person's just not willing to do it. Not willing to sacrifice, not willing to compromise. And that's why it becomes a situationship. When our time it was called, I don't know, friends with benefits. And then the millennials call it what you said. And then now it's called It's just a different packaging. That's just different package name only. Literally.
One explanation is I date one girl, okay, I can probably be girlfriend boyfriend with her. Then we have no label, okay, we're not official. If she goes and sees someone else, I'm okay with it. I'm like, oh, okay, that means I really don't have that connection with her. But we know we were doing boyfriend girlfriend things. But there's this other girl, you know, the minute she says, oh, I'm kind of going out, why? Then I know that, you know, that's the girl I really, really want to kind of commit to. So it's commitment lah. It's like I want you to be exclusive to me. I don't want you to basically have the thought of your partner being non-exclusive. You know, I go out and basically fling around with other people. That hurts you so much that you know this person is really the one that you really want, and then you want her to be exclusive. Then you will be able to judge one. Come on lah, who goes out continuously, do boyfriend girlfriend things with everybody and don't get hurt? You will get hurt in the process. You will have feelings in the process. True. Will you be so proud to say that, no, man, it's a situationship thing, you know what I mean? I'm in this thing, there's a new trend. I mean, no. Yes, they can do as many as they want, but I guarantee they can do one, second one, don't care. There'll be one, at least one in that whole entire process where they'll be like, huh? You know what I mean? They'll be hurt one, confirm. You know why? They will tell the other person, okay, both of us are situationship, we can do the girly friend things, but we are free to date whoever. They can agree, but when one side loves someone and the other one doesn't, one person is gonna get hurt.
No lah, but I think the problem is because like nowadays modern dating, right, is like, I guess it's just very casual to do all the coupley stuff already.
Huh?
Yeah. so in a sense, right, it's like, how to say there's always one side that doesn't feel as like, you know, as strongly for the other man. That's why the official label is not there yet, I feel like.
Okay.
You feel me?
When are you getting married? Yeah, actually, this will serve as a different topic for another podcast because you know what she's saying is the way people date today is completely different, like how we date.
I mean, but it's great perspective as well.
It is.
Honestly, like,
you know what would be fun?
Yeah.
If like you, and then we bring a senior, a really old person, like maybe 70, or another, then different generations, and we talk about how they used to date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get like completely opposing views, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Completely is like opposing views. But
yeah,
good. I mean, I enjoyed it, you know. I actually enjoyed speaking about our red flags.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you very much for. Oh no, nobody suggested it. We decided to talk about it today. But yeah, it's been a while since we basically sat here and chit chat. I know our producers are giving us a thumbs up because they are paid to do so. Yeah, because my other producer already walked out the studio already. That's a cue where we have to end this. But you know what? Thank you so much for listening. More episodes soon. And just a big shout out to the peeps of Grab, man. Yeah, just so you know, you can basically get the lowest delivery fee, okay? As low as 1 ringgit with Saver. So go and save some money and buy your loved one something valuable. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. I know that the outro of this song is like super long, so we are forced to talk until it ends.
Yes, please let us know what your red flags are.
Yes, and if you find yourself coming across any red flags by yourself, my advice, quickly get out or actually confront the person and talk about it. Open, honest, transparent communication is the key.
Exactly. You know what? It's easier said than done lah.
Of course.
Yeah, when you say get out of it, it's like, hello, you think very easy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into the show. All right, get involved at Mamak Sessions. That's our Instagram page. Go check it out. If you have any suggestions of what we can talk about or who we should talk about, we spoke to Nura Izza. Go check that episode out. You can stream us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We will speak to you guys next time. Listen to the rest of the song.
Which camera do we say bye-bye?
I don't know, anyone.